Hey guys, girl here, Tanisha at successlevelcoaching.com. So I'm reading this book, right? See, this book is all crazy and messed up. I done read this book. I take this book places. This book done been to sleep with me. All types of stuff, right? But make sure you go to successlevelcoaching.com, okay, and rockwithtanisha.com. I teach people how to leverage social media to make money. Period. Okay? Right, so one of the success habits that we have to adopt as a people, right? It doesn't even matter if you have a business or if you don't have a business. It doesn't matter. We have to learn how to live. Let's put it like that. We have to learn how to live our life, right? And we have to understand certain principles of life, right? And one of the principles in life, friends, is taking care of you. Taking care of your personal growth. Taking care of your personal development. Taking care of your finances. That's a principle, right, in life. A success principle, right, that we have to understand and we have to know, right? So in the morning, I wake up and I read. I have my coffee and I read. One of the success habits that I've developed is consistently putting new information so I can get new ideas in my head. Okay? If you want to know something, it's inside of a book. You're not going to get it on Instagram and you're not going to get it on the television. Okay? You're not going to get it on a radio station. It's purposely in the books, right? Because years and years and decades and centuries ago, right? Black people didn't have the privilege to read. Black people couldn't even go afford books, right? So they would put the knowledge in books, right? And people would prosper from reading books. Those that didn't read books didn't prosper. And that principle still holds today. If you do not read at least 1 or 2 books a month for the rest of your life, you're simply putting yourself in a position to unconsciously lose, okay? You're putting yourself in a position to unconsciously lose when you don't put certain things in place, when you're not reading, when you're not investing, right, in yourself and in your personal future, your personal finances, right? So we have to develop success habits, friends, 30 minutes a day. Now, when you're first starting this, make sure you're getting water, Cheyenne. That's too much ice. You don't need all that ice, and put some water in there. We have to develop, friends, success habits, right? And at first, if you never read 30 minutes a day, it's going to be hard because you have to focus for 30 minutes a day. Not read and be on your phone at the same time. Not reading with the TV on. Not reading, you got all these distractions. You have to sit quietly, right? Humble yourself. Sit quietly to read for at least 30 minutes a day. Whether it's before bed, or it's when you wake up, or it's during the day, or it's at your lunch break, or you're on your regular break at work, right? You got to develop this success habit. So as I develop this habit, I realize how critical it is, right? So I make my children develop this habit too, right? My kids, I make them read, right? It's not rocket science, right? I make my children read too, right? So they can understand the principle, of life, that if I don't take care of my brain, nobody else is. If I don't take care of my personal future, my personal finances, no one else will, right? So you got to develop this so you can teach your children it, right? So this is a book called The Wake Up Call, The Financial Inspiration, Learn from the 444. This is a Black author, and this is a phenomenal book, okay? Actually, I make too much noise. This is a phenomenal book, okay? So he has a paragraph in here that says, everyone can tell you how to do it. They never did it. Just Jay-Z voice, right? Knowledge is a tricky thing. Erykah Badu once eloquently stated, the man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. Which means that the more you seek out knowledge, the more you realize that the knowledge the knowledge that you currently have is nothing compared to all the information and wisdom that is out there in the world. To add to that, in Corinthians, he's talking about the Bible now, Corinthians 8:2, those who think they know something do not yet know as much as they ought to know. Or, as Socrates put it, a man who knows he knows nothing is smarter than a man who thinks he knows something but really knows nothing. This simply means that a true quest for knowledge is a never-ending quest. There is no obstacles in the world. So, to any conclusion that you may come up with, there will always be more information that either supports your conclusion, contradict that conclusion, or make the conclusion seem completely ridiculous. That's why there is so much separation in the world, whether it's between religion and science, spirituality and the Bible, the Quran and the Chain, the Old Testament and the New Testament, Christianity versus Judaism versus Buddhism versus Islam versus faith versus Hinduism versus Taoism versus New Age thinking. Most people want certainty. There is a human desire to know what is right or wrong and the need to operate under that structure. That was deep, right? That was deep, right? So the person that think they know everything knows nothing. And the person that think they know nothing, damn near can now find out to go find out everything, right? So one of the success habits that we have to develop, friends, is taking care of our personal development, right? I teach my team success habits, right? Because I want them to win, but they have to develop the success habits. Can I help everybody develop success habits? No, because everybody's not going to listen. Everybody's not ready to be successful. Everybody's not ready to go to the next level. Everybody's not ready to start working on themselves. So a lot of people, 98% of people, just continue to do the same thing. Okay? So I only can help those who say, you know what? I want to develop this habit. I want to be successful. I want to do, the great things, that the world has for me, right? So we have to develop this habit, friends, of personal development, taking care of our finances, getting serious about our finances. I'm not just talking about go to work and pay bills. That's not being serious about your finances, okay? That's just literally trying to survive. Taking care of your finances, friends, simply means you are looking at your bank account every day. Your bank account is growing every day. You're investing in yourself, books, audios, mentors, coaches every single day. Okay? You're investing your money so that it can grow, whether you got stocks, whether you got bonds, whether you have real estate, whether you have Bitcoin, or whether you have business that's going to make your money grow. Okay? That is focusing on your personal finances for your future. This reading 30 minutes a day is focusing on new ideas that can enter your mind so that you can go new places. Like I told my brother and my sister that yesterday. I said, you are where you are because it's something that you don't know, right? You don't have a house because it's something that you don't know about owning a home, right? You don't have, money in the bank, right? Or you don't have good credit because it's something that you don't know, right? You don't have access to money because it's something that you don't know, okay? That's how it works. And where does the knowledge come from? This is where the knowledge comes from, friends. It's not a wish. It's not a prayer, right? It's actually working, okay? And once you start working on you, you will see how valuable it is to work for yourself. Okay, and not just wish and pray that your boss gives you a raise on your job, right? So once you start working on your mind, once you start working on your heart to be humble and loving people, I'm telling you, you start to see like, damn, I don't need to be working for nobody. I need to be working for myself. But you got to understand some success principles. My coach always says this. She's like, you got to understand the principles and you have to apply these principles daily. Okay, just like you brush your teeth every day, just like you wash your face every day, it's like you go to the bathroom every day. I don't know nobody who won't go to the bathroom every day, right? Everybody goes to the bathroom every day, right? That's a daily habit that everybody does. You don't even got to think about going to the bathroom. You know when you got to piss or whatever, you go, right? You know when you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth and wash your face. You already know that, right? But also too, you can develop a success habit that now literally becomes subconscious, where if I'm not reading 30 minutes or if I'm not picking up a book, I'm feeling some type of way. Just like if I don't brush my teeth, my breath smelling shitty. If I don't go to the bathroom, I end up pissing on myself or shitting on myself, right? So you want to develop the habit where you feel like, damn, if I ain't reading something, I feel some type of way, right? If I'm not doing a motivational video or inspirational video, I'm feeling some type of way, right? So you want to develop that habit so it can stay with you for the rest of your life. Like it said, okay? Learning and growing is a lifetime thing. Most people don't make more money than a 5th grader. Because they stopped reading books in 5th grade. They stopped wanting to grow in 5th grade. So now they're 45 and can't hold 5 cents in their bank account. They're 45 and they got the same friends that's pulling them down. They're 45 and they still have the raggedy stuff that they had. They still got the raggedy thoughts. And they cannot get ahead simply because they're not developing success habits. And one of them is reading 30 minutes a day. Giving a fuck about your mind. If your mind is not constantly going and growing and thinking, it's dead. That's why people just rather go to their jobs and let their boss tell them what to do, because you ain't got to think. But I want to wake people up. I want people to be conscious. We need more conscious black women in the world. We need more conscious black men in the world. Consciousness is a wonderful thing. But if we depend on a school, or if we depend on our job to help us think, we already dead. Okay? So you got to personal develop. If you don't have at least 100 books in your library, in your personal growth library, you need to start buying books immediately. Not just buying them, but reading them, putting the knowledge in you. Feel it, right? So this guy name is Ash Cash, right? So he's basically one of my mentors, right? Because I'm reading his book. I'm getting his ideas. Just like my free ebook, right? You can download my free ebook. You'll be getting into my head. You'll be getting into my thoughts, right? So I can indirectly be your mentor. He's indirectly my mentor. Jim Rohn indirectly is my mentor. Tony Robbins indirectly my mentor, right? John C. Maxwell, Damon John, because I read their books, I understand, right? They're giving me nuggets from their mind. That's what they're doing. They're giving us nuggets from their thoughts, and they're multi-millionaires, billionaires. So of course, you want to start thinking like that, friends. So one of the success habits, friends, is reading. Reading. Something as simple as reading. We never learned that shit in school. Ain't that crazy? The only thing I learned about reading was to read so I can pass a test. Not read to get the knowledge. I didn't learn to read to get the knowledge. I just read, so you know what? I got this information in my head now. Let me go take the test, and I dump the information out, and I totally forget about the shit because it's not relevant to my life or my future. But this is relevant to my life. This is relevant to my children's life. This is relevant to my husband's life. This is relevant to my future. So I'm going to read this book 1,000 times if I have to get it. Okay? I'm going to invest how much I bought this book for. $15. I'm going to invest this $15 to learn how to make $15,000. Learn how to make $150,000. That's what this book is going to do for me. The knowledge that I get from here, that I apply from here, from this $15 book. And most people think $15 is too much. We got to develop success habits. I have a messenger chat on Facebook, right, where I get my team thinking, right? I want a group of conscious women, okay? Winning conscious women, okay? And I get them thinking every day, all right? So if you want to join, go to jointenaciamarie.com. We're helping people fix their credit. We're helping people increase their cash flow and lower their taxes, okay? And if you want to learn how I'm rocking out social media, right, go to rockwithtanisha.com, guys. It's time to develop some true success habits. See you at the top, because the bottom is too damn crowded.